Hello my crochet friends, this is Lady Jenna and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be tackling this crochet kit. It's a keychain. This crochet kit I purchased at Walmart Canada and it cost me $4.97 plus taxes. The reason why I purchased these kits, because I want to test the quality of the yarn, the quality of the crochet hook, and also of the crochet pattern. What I like about this crochet kit, it does tell us the skill level, which is intermediate. It gives us the size, and also this is from, it's called Unique Creative Craft, and it's made in China. Let's open this up and we'll look at the materials. This is what you get. You have your fiber fill, your yarn, needle, keychain, and 2 stitch markers. A crochet hook of 2mm. This crochet hook is pretty sturdy. I like these kinds of crochet hook, so this is what I'm going to be using. Again, it is 2mm. For the pattern, it does come in English and French. I read a little bit and I like what I see. Here it says it's skill level intermediate. It gives you information, very important information, so make sure to read this before you start. And it does show you how to do the stitches. So before I continue this, I will give you a disclaimer. This is not a tutorial. I'm not going to be sharing with you the full project, because the project is not mine to give out. You have to purchase the kit if you want the pattern. Let's get crocheting. There's a problem with the pattern. I was able to figure it out. So for row number 3, you get 12 stitches and not 16. And for row number 4, you're going to get 18 stitches and not 16. There's something missing right here. So the way that it reads, it should be 1 single crochet followed by an increase. You do this 6 times and it will give you your 18. And as for row number 5 and the rest of the rows, they're good. So I made some marks. So this is a single crochet followed by an increase, a single crochet. You do this 6 times, it will give you 24 stitches. This is math. So let's start with our magic ring. Go around my 2 fingers twice. Hold it tight, and then go underneath, pick up this one, go under, and then over, and go grab your working yarn and pull through. Your working yarn is the yarn that you crochet with. This new yarn is not my favorite yarn. It's a little bit too big, and even the green yarn is bigger than the yellow yarn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, if you wanted to, you could have marked your first single crochet, which I would recommend. So this reads 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You pull the tail out of the loop, and then you pull your tail to close the loop like this. Okay, now I'm not going to follow the instructions. I'm not going to do any joining. Not do the chain and the join. Each row you remove the chain and the join, because I'm not going to do those. Since I learned how to crochet in a round, I'm just like not liking the results when there's a joint showing. Okay, so now find your first stitch and you do your first single crochet. 1, use your stitch marker, mark your first stitch, and then you continue. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So right now I'm up to my stitch marker, so I do know that I have 6 stitches, and I stop here. No joining. Go to the next row. My next row is row number 3, and it says single crochet increase in the next stitch, and you repeat 6 times, so that's 6 increases and you get 12 single crochet. Remove your stitch marker, and where your stitch marker was, you're going to do your first single crochet. One, 2, so this is 2 single crochet in the same stitch. Place your stitch marker in your first single crochet, and then you continue. In the next stitch, I do 2 single crochet. 1, 2, and then the next stitch. 1, 2, oh, and then the next one, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2. So if I count my stitches, I should have 12. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I do, so I did it right. I'm just going to pull on my tail. We'll have to sew the tail a little bit later, but not now. Okay, so this was row number 3. Now we're going to do row number 4. Row number 4 says single crochet followed by an increase 6 times. So let's do that. Remove stitch marker, go into the first stitch, and then do your single crochet. Place your stitch marker. In the next stitch, we know it's increase, so 2 single crochet. 1, 2. Now there's a pattern to this one. So the pattern is 1 single crochet, then an increase, 1 single crochet, then an increase, 1 single crochet, and then an increase. So we do that for all stitches. So 1 single crochet followed by an increase, which is 2 single crochet. 1 single crochet followed by an increase. 1 single crochet followed by an increase. 1 single crochet followed by an increase. And let's do the last 1 single crochet, and then you have your increase. There you go. So we should end up with 18 stitches. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have it. We have our 18. Now if you want to, it would be time to take this tail and to weave it in. So this is the needle they provided, which I don't like plastic needles, but I don't mind them. And you just weave this in through the stitches. There's no, you go into different stitches, make sure it's secure. Yeah, plastic needles are not the best. Okay, no. Okay, I'm going to grab, later on I'm going to grab a better needle. I don't like this, okay, because it dents and I can't work with that. Okay, so let's continue with our next row, which is row number 5. Row number 5, it says a single crochet in next stitch, followed by a single crochet increase in the next stitch, followed by a single crochet in the next stitch. And you do this 6 times, it will give you 24 stitches. So let me just show you how I'm going to do this. I just removed my stitch marker. Again, there's no joining. I don't join anything. I just work this in around so there's no seams at the end. It's going to be, it's going to look great on all sides. So this is my first single crochet. Put my stitch marker, and this is followed by an increase. I do 1, 2, followed by a single crochet. So that is my pattern. So I have to repeat this 5 more times. So it is a single crochet, increase, which is 2, followed by a single crochet. Again, second pattern. Let's do that pattern again. So start with your single crochet, followed by an increase, and a single crochet. And you continue. Now this you can continue on your own. You will be able to do up to row, let's see, you can do row 6, which is not a problem, 7 to 13, which is this, I think it's 30 stitches for those 7 to 13 rows, and then this is where we start decreasing. When we do start decreasing, I will be back and we'll do a few rounds together to make sure that you have your decreases path. This is completed up to row 13. If you turn it, you don't see any seams anywhere. That's because I crocheted this in a round. Row number 14 is decreases from 14 and down. They're decreases. I'll show you how to do it. So row number 14 says 2. You do 3 single crochets followed by a decrease. And the decrease uses 2 stitches. This is 1. 2. 3. To do an invisible crochet, we're going to pick up the front loop from the first stitch, then get the front loop from the next stitch, yarn over, and then you pull through all 3 loops that's on the stitch. Continue with 3 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, and then you do a decrease. I just want to show you something. This is a full stitch. Okay, so you've got your front loop closest to you and the back loop furthest to you. So when you do your decrease, just grab the front loops, which is right this. So front loop on the first stitch, grab the front loop of the next stitch. You have 3 loops on your crochet hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3 stitches, or all 3 loops. And you continue. 1, 2, 3, and then your decrease. 1, 2, 3, and then you decrease. You continue like this up to your stitch marker. Don't forget to start as you decrease. Don't forget to add your stuffing inside. Don't stuff too much, just enough. So now you have all of the information to complete this lemon. If there's any difficulties with the leaf, I will show you. So go ahead and finish your lemon. Once your lemon is done, now we need to do the leaf. This is the leaf, I've already done it. It's quite easy to follow. You first start making your chain. Row 1 is you're going to be working on this side of the chain, and row 2 you're working on that side of the chain. And once you're done, it gives you a leaf. Now you have everything to assemble your keychain. I place the keychain like this. Do next is to sew the leaf to my lemon. There you go, your lemon is done, or mine is done, except for the little mistakes at the beginning of the pattern. I love making this pattern. I would say this is a more of a beginner advanced than an intermediate. So I hope they enjoyed making this. I did. It's simple, it's not too long to do. So if you try this, please leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of it. I hope they enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourself a great day. Take care.